Well, it was an emotional Tuesday for the 186 people who boarded Flight 22. As we reported, it was the final Greater Lafayette honor flight.
News 18's Kira Lake and photojournalist Ryan Delaney took the trip with them. They report on the emotional day in Washington, D.C. for the co-founders, but also our local veterans.
Boarding the plane to the final Greater Lafayette honor flight was a bittersweet moment, but co-founder Pam Mao stayed upbeat for the veterans and their guardians heading to our nation's capital.
They are so much fun already, so we're just going to have a great day. It really is. It might hit me in a week or two, but right now it's all good. It's just another flight.
After about an hour in the sky, they finally touched down at the Washington National Airport with a surprise waiting for them at the gate. With a police escort and 4 buses, it was time to start the tour. The first stop,
well, Guadalcanal was part of the World War II.
The Marine Memorial, based on the iconic photograph of 6 Marines raising the flag during the Battle of Iwo Jima in World War II.
The boys that didn't get there are the ones that really ought to be honored, not us, the ones that didn't get there.
3 World War II veterans were on this trip, and 2 of them are brothers.
How old are you?
96.
96, you got my feet.
The veterans also got a tour of the Arlington National Cemetery. The group watched the changing of the guard at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. There was also a wreath-laying ceremony with a gift from the Greater Lafayette Honor Flight. Both Andis Brantley,
all in all, being 96, now that the world treated me pretty good,
and Michael Sims were able to participate in the ceremony alongside the Honor Flight's co-founders.
Hey, Zach! Oh! To me, it was an honor. It was an honor, and my thought was, don't screw up. Don't screw up.
One of the stops our Greater Lafayette heroes make is right here at the World War II Memorial, and just up the way they're going to head up to see the Korean and Vietnam War memorials.
So it's 34W, line 37.
All right, 34W.
An emotional visit for 77 Vietnam War veterans was visiting the memorial wall. On 2 acres of black granite with more than 58,000 names, Alan Bergen was just looking for one in particular. With his cane, Bergen looked up and down the walls looking for his friend's name. Then he finally saw it.
There it is.
Dennis B. Green.
Yeah, but I'll find it. Mine's all the way down there.
Kitten and Andrea Yohe.
The veterans received letters from their family, friends, and students from around Greater Lafayette, all thanking them for their service, but also a time to share a final message for the veterans to continue sharing their stories.
Go back to the schools and tell these young kids what freedom costs, because it's not free.
And when they arrived back at the Purdue University airport, another surprise. All thanks to co-founders Dana Van and Pam Mao.
My gosh, you talk about special places in heaven reserved for Pam and Dana.
A welcome home ceremony most of these veterans never received, but always deserved.
Hoosiers and Americans care for one another and recognize all that we have. We are blessed, and it's because these 84 men and their brothers and sisters that have put on that uniform.
Even though this is an end of an era, lasting memories were made for all those veterans who boarded a Greater Lafayette honor flight since 2012.
I hope you had a great day.
good day.
Take care, okay?
We've had a good time.
Good. Welcome home.
Thanks for letting me go.
Reporting for the final Greater Lafayette honor flight, Kira Lake, News 18.
West Lafayette City employees are getting